Hello, and thank you for using MyFacilities security management system for access control. In this tutorial, we will be learning how to use scheduling's time zone feature. Under scheduling, you have two options, automatic overrides and time zones. We will be focusing on learning how to create, remove, and edit time zones and creating intervals for them. Let's explore this section before we begin. You will see your action buttons here, a filtering mechanism, and your list of time zones. You can filter through your list of time zones either by time zone name or time zone ID. You can click on filter here on the side, or you can simply hit enter on your keyboard after you're done typing. You can hit the clear button as well to clear any text in the input boxes and bring back all your time zones. Now, we can begin with creating a new time zone. To create it, start with clicking on Create Time Zone. You will then be prompted to enter a name for your time zone and notes for your time zone. The notes is useful to describe or provide more details for that time zone. It is completely optional. After you are done entering the information, click on Create Time Zone. Your request will then be processed and the time zone will be created. When the time zone gets created, it will conveniently appear at the top of your time zone list so you don't have to search for it. Now, to delete a time zone, select the desired time zone you want to delete and then click on Delete Time Zone. You will then be prompted to confirm or dismiss this action. By clicking on Confirm, your request will be processed and your time zone will be deleted. To edit your time zone, select the time zone you want to edit and click on Edit Time Zone. You will then be prompted to make any desired changes you want to either the name of the time zone or the notes for the time zone. Once you are finished editing your time zone information, click on Update Time Zone for your changes to be applied. Now, we've learned how to create, edit, and delete time zones. Time zones are not very useful on their own without having intervals applied to them, which is what I will be going over in a few seconds. To see the interval section, you must have a time zone selected. Once you have selected your time zone, you can scroll to the bottom of the page and you will see a new section that wasn't there before. This is the time zone interval section within the time zone section. You have your add, remove, and edit interval buttons. To add an interval, simply click on Add Interval. You will then be prompted to apply the time and days you want your selected time zone to run at. Once you have filled that out, simply click Finish and your interval will be created and automatically applied to your time zone. Please keep in mind you can create as many intervals as you like. To remove an interval you no longer want, simply select the interval and click on Remove Interval. You will then be prompted to confirm or dismiss this action, and by clicking Confirm, the interval will be removed. To edit any of your intervals, select the interval you want and click on Edit Interval. You will then be prompted to make any changes as needed, and once you are done, click on Finish and your changes will be updated. This will have concluded our tutorial on using the scheduling's time zone feature.